Hey guys, easy origami time, and I was with the Ghost of the Green Glades, or Erica if you guys know her, here on YouTube on my channel. She taught me how to do a crane, so I thought it would be very fun to teach you guys how to make a crane just using simple paper here. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is your piece of paper. Make sure it's square, and then of course your hands. Alright, first thing here, what you're going to do is you're going to take the corner and you're going to match it up like so, and you're just going to press. Make a nice good crease. We want it very creasy. Then you're going to open it up. Step 2, do the same thing to the other side. Other side, other side. Step 3, once you have that, you're going to fold it over. Make sure edges are lined up. Very good. See those creases? Then what we're going to do is we are going to fold it again over the side. Okay, so now that we have our creases, as you can see them in here, now we're going to start on to the next step. Okay, so now we have our paper here. I outlined the crease the best I could, just really quickly to give you guys an estimate. You're going to hold it like a diamond shape, and then you're going to fold the two edges over like so. Now, as you can see, we have these little tiny pinchy boobobs here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to take it, press it up, so you have it like this, push it in best you can, make it straight, then crease it. So now you have something like that. We're going to do the same thing to the other corner. See here? Push it in. Then you're going to get a shape that is very close to this. Like a little or diamond, if you will. Okay? So now we have that. We're going to step on to the next step. Okay guys, so now on to the next step. As you can see, we already made our creases. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this edge, make sure that this thick top piece right here where they meet is there. It's going to be facing up. You're going to take the side or the little folds. You're going to line it up with the other side like that. So same on the other side with the other little flappy. Good crease. Okay. Do that to the other side. Get it nice and neat here. Creasy, creasy, creasy. Okay, now we have a shape that looks like that. Okay, so now let's move on to the next step. Okay, so we made those lovely creases. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open one side of those creases up. Stick your finger in there, push it up. Now this is kind of the tricky part. You see how we have these folds in here, the flaps? You're going to try to fold them in the middle as much as you can. See that? Like so. As much as you can. Then taking this flap here, we're going to push it inward, and we're going to stretch it thus. Stretch it thus. If it rips, it's okay. Using this with construction paper is probably the best from what I've found, or using computer paper also. This is just a little notepad thing that I had laying around. Okay, so now it looks in this shape. All of them are meeting. Same thing on the other side. Open up, and this is where it gets tricky, because see these little flappy doos right here? They're going to try to come open, but you can't let them come open. Okay, so inward bound. Let me try to give you guys a better view here. There we go. Inward bound, like homeward bound. Match them up the best you can. Okay, now we have our flippy do. Gonna press it inward, and you're just going to flip it thusly. Thusly. Crease, crease, crease. Creasy, creasy creases. Creasing it the best you can. You can use like a pencil here to get a good crease. So it's okay if these little flippy flaps don't match up too much. Okay, so we have our little shape here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go on to the next step. Okay guys, next step, we have our little diamond in the rough from what it is. Now, see how these split like this? You're going to take your folds here. See my finger? Going to make it go inwards. Inwards like so. Now we're going to crease it again. There's a lot of creasing. Okay. So, now it kind of looks like a fox. So, see that again. It's straight like this. Going to open it up like so and crease. So and crease. Okay, now that we have our foxy shape, we're going to continue on to the other step. Okay guys, we're in the home stretch for our little crane here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start forming the head and the tail. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this one, see how it opens a little bit? You're going to crease it in there. So try opening it up the best you can and crease it. Okay, so open and crease. Open a little bit more and crease a little bit more. Okay, so now you can see here we got pretty much a straight little nublet here, any other way you throw it. So I think I'm going to be using this one for the head. And this is when you're going to push it down and make the head. I like to do it sideways like that. A little bit so we have it. Okay, and now the home stretch. Take your flappy doos right here. Crease them up. Then crease it down. Okay, same on the other side. Going to do it a bit slower. Crease it up. Crease it down. Like so. And now that you have your creases all up in there, going to turn it to the side. Open, give a little puff. There's your crane, guys. Isn't it cool? My crane's kind of cockeyed there. Go a little bit like that. There we go. So there you go, guys. You have a crane. Isn't that cool? It wasn't really that hard. There's a lot of folding. It gets really tricky around the other parts, such as the taking and opening of the fox shape that I showed you. And I've been practicing this, so this isn't one of my best little works here. This one's slightly bigger. So yay! Congratulations, guys. You guys have made a crane. Now you guys can fly off. Or if you're a big old derp like me, let's add an eyeball to it. Ooh. Craney, craney, cranes. Craney, craney, cranes. Craney, cranes. An origami crane. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. So yeah, I know that there is some kind that you can do to where their wings flap. I'm not up to that stage yet. So yes. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. To all my subbies, mwah, thank you so much for giving me the time of day. I got a new wave. You guys rock. Thank you guys so much for introducing me into your lives. Hope you guys stay for a long time. And if you're not a subby, please come right to Scrappy Heaven. It is free. You can join the randomness here on YouTube with much, much more. Okay guys. Bye-bye. Ooh, cranny time. Whoosh.